I'm Tim. Welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping by, giving this a chance. It's pretty simple here. I'm a pretty basic, average dad, just working out, trying to stay in shape. I want to live a good, long life and be active for my kids and strong for my kids. So that's what I'm all about. Doing my best, keep it practical, keep it something that doesn't get so complex that the complexity of it gives me an excuse not to do it. When you have a simple, straightforward workout, it gets rid of a lot of excuses. You have to be really honest with yourself why you're not doing the simple, basic things you know work and you know how to do. So tonight it's going to be biceps for me, and I love it. Love biceps. So I'm going to go ahead and start warming up with the 10 pounders. Here we go. Nice and easy. Just want to make sure everything is working the way it should be. No surprises. Yeah, it's always important. Take the time to warm up. You really want to figure out if there's going to be anything wrong before it's too late. This is, I think, the end of the third week of being back to working out, and I'm definitely feeling better. Uh, I'm not where I want to be, but that's okay. I'm headed there. You know, it's a journey. All right, done with the 10 pounders, and we got the 20 pounds. I am rocking a 20-pound vest just because it feels so good to take it off. It's a little added something. I think a big thing when working out is trying to knock out all the excuses you have to stop you. And for me, that's the nice part about working out in a gym. Working out in a garage versus the gym is I can't ignore the fact that all my equipment is here, that I can be doing something and I should be doing something. So I encourage people to have equipment at home. You know, if you like going to the gym, great. But if you want a nice, simple way of cutting out a lot of excuses, having a set of dumbbells at home is the way to go. Some people like the social elements of a gym, and that's great. Nice part about the garage, again, is for better or worse, I have my equipment, and these weights don't tend to break down. So they should be around as long as I am. Although it'd be interesting to see which one of us wears out first, the dumbbells or my body. That'll be a fun thing to see. All right. Done with the warm up. I'm gonna give myself a little quick break of 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna jump on the 40 pounders. 40 pounds dumbbells is the big number for me right now. Been working on it for longer than I'd like to admit. I really hope that eventually I'll be moving up in weights like the 45 or the 50 pounds. But just gotta stay consistent. Those 2-month breaks don't help with keeping the gains. So here we go. All right, that's 5. That is the same as last time I did this, so not an improvement, but we're gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna give myself 40 seconds and then kick it back into gear. Now, if I can do 5 more reps on this next set, that's better than last week. So just gotta get one more. One more. Focus up. Let's do this. Come on. Man, nope. Dang it. I really wanted it, but I also don't want to cheat, get my hips too much into it. So I'm gonna give myself 40 seconds and then jump back on it. Try for one more set. If I can just hit 4 with this next set, it'll be better than last week. So just 4. Hopefully that's a doable option. When it comes to breaks, I do like to try and keep it anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute, and not really go longer. If I go longer, it's just too much time to recover, and it's gonna really keep me from hitting that good level of fatigue. So go. Okay, that's a cheating one. Little bit of an arch there. Dang it. All right, well, sometimes it doesn't work out the way I want it to. That's okay. I'm gonna keep going. We'll go on down to the 30s and just hit it hard with the 30 pounders. I got some excuses cooked up if you want to hear them for why it's not as good. No. All right, sometimes it goes this way. And it is a bummer. Like, I'm not happy about that, but I will do better. It's happened before, and I'll push past it. Just gotta stay focused on the prize. Important thing is to keep chasing that dream. Like I said before, I like saying, you gotta run after your dreams or your nightmares will catch you. Sounds cliche, but it's very true, especially if your dream is to be fit. If you're not constantly chasing that dream of being fit and being in good shape, the nightmare of being overweight and broken will catch you. I've been as close and as deep into that nightmare of being overweight as I ever want to be. So I'm just going to keep chasing fitness no matter what. That was rough. I'm gonna give myself a minute before I hit it again. I take some deep breaths. Tell you one of the fun parts about losing weight and then getting a weight vest is that when you get down in weight, you'll start to forget how you can start to lose track of how much it sucked to be heavier. So throwing on a 20-pound vest is a good reminder of why you don't want to go back up there. Last one's an ugly one. My wrists are getting tight. Having fun today and yesterday, throwing my kids around the pool. But sometimes when you throw them, just don't have things set up right and irritated my wrist a little bit. But it is fun. It is fun being a dad. That's 8. Which, good news, last week with the 30 pounds, that was a set of 7. This week is set of 8. So a little bit, one more rep with the 30 pounds. Now I'm a success. Now I'm that much better. And that is how the pyramids were built. Probably not. That's how my pyramid will be built. Just a little bit of success each week. That was a little ugly, but I'll take it. All right, since I kind of hit 8, I say kind of because as you saw, that last one was a little bit of good old hip thrust going there. So we're gonna go ahead and still do another set. Hopefully this won't be all hips. Just, that is not the exercise I'm going for. All right, that's 6. I can feel the hip thrust coming. And again, the point of the workout is not to get a full body workout, it's a bicep workout. All right, now I'm gonna grab the 20 pounders. Run this into the dirt. One of the things I want to say is that if you're just starting out and you're looking to get into shape and you're looking at the weight and looking at like the 40 pounds or the 30 pounds, just know that there was a time where hitting 3 sets of 10 with a 30 seemed impossible, and just stuck with it, was able to knock it out consistently, able to do 3 sets of 10 with a 30, start working on the 40. There was a time where, consistently hitting 3 sets of 10 with 20-pound dumbbells was hard. It's just a process, but if you start it, you'll find yourself where I'm at today. And then you can go further. Then you can be better than me, which is not that hard. You will be surprised, how little commitment and dedication can get you to where I'm at. It's not, there's a certain level of fitness that looks impossible to hit or looks like it's really hard, like where I'm at, and it's not that hard. It's not that crazy. People make it sound really difficult and make it seem scary, but it's not. It's not that hard. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Pretty basic. Obviously, there's a limit to where the basics can take you, but the great part is they can get you there. And then if you want to go further, you're set up to do it. It's not going to be as daunting of a path, not going to be as daunting of a challenge because you've already reached this level. Shooting higher is going to be easier. You just gotta believe. That's why. So I want anyone that watches this and is looking at it be like, I can do that. I could be that guy. That's not that hard. Let me do that. Let me try that. Let me hit that first goal of being like Tim. A lot of people are better than me. That sounds arrogant, but if you're starting where I started, it's a good shot. It's a good thing to shoot for. And then, like I said, just go further. Go take off. Then one day I'll be watching your video and being like, that guy is better than me. And that's what he's doing. Maybe I'm going to do that. You and me, we're going places. We're going to inspire each other in a generation. Worst comes to worst. If you're a dad, at least you'll impress your kids. They'll be excited to see you get big muscles. My kids are. My kids get super stoked at how strong I am, and that makes me happy. I could find inspiration to lift forever in my kids' smiles and the look of pride that they show me. That could keep me going for a long time. And one day, if God blesses me and I'm so fortunate, hopefully I can do the same thing for my grandkids. Be the strongest grandpa they've ever seen. And if I get lucky enough and blessed enough, one day I'll be a great grandfather. And if I'm still in my 80s, and lifting, which is what my goal is to still be lifting in my 80s, I'll get to be the most jacked great grandpa around. I want to be in such good shape that people will mistake me for my great grandkids' grandpa, and they'll be shocked to hear how old I am. That's it. That's the goal. And I know it's doable because I saw this old guy that was in his 80s training for decathlon one day. And man, he could move like he was still in his 30s or 40s. And it was amazing to see how smooth and in shape this guy was in his 80s. It was incredible. All right. All right, I am out of time. It's going to be it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I really do hope that you find inspiration and motivation in this. I know it's not flashy. I know I don't have the glistening six pack showing, and I'm not bulging veins everywhere. I'm just like you know, and we can really benefit from just simple stuff. And that's what the whole point is, to try and help guys out like me that, just need to focus on the basics to get where they want to go. So thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good, good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the timeline. God bless you. Thank you so much.
All right, today's exercise was bicep curls. It was 10 pounds, 3 sets of 10, 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10, 40 pounds, 1 set of 5, 1 set of 4, 1 set of 3, 30 pounds, 3 sets of 10, 2 sets of 8, 1 set of 6, 20 pounds. That was 8 sets of 10. Thank you so much.